Master Sebastian ought to be safe now.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece. Hope to see you again.
Over here, if you would.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Would that I could spend all day here.
I've seen better days, that's for sure. Interested in...
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Caught you! You'll be all right now.
I've all I need right here.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you request is complete. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
A forgery. I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it has potential.
To be heading home. Fancy a look at my wares?
Over here, if you please.
Well, if you think me a liar, then the item you requested is... Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Ah, there you are. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it.
Life is for the living, friend. Best to enjoy it. Splendid! barely scraping by.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Washes all our
Always
troubles
another
clean
errand to
away
see
this
to.
place.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Now, where was I bound again?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Only care I have is how to spend the day. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Got to find more places to buy my stock cheap.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. Would that I could spend all day here.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'm going to go exploring. Got to make hay while the sun shines. What was it I had to do?
Well, take a look while you're here, eh?
Least I have my life. When
That's
does my
my
one
thing,
on my woe?
I've clean forgotten.
I swear I've never slept better.
I've been on my
Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure.
Time to hit the sack.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the...
This ox, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
You looking for a
A Cyclops!
'Tis weak to lightning strike. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Why do you not use their range to our advantage? I've hold of the arm. Now to bring it down and let it taste our fury. Would you lend me a hand?
There wasn't patient, man.
Bloody terrible.
You wanna play?
Battle is... Be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
We ought to make it through this with barely a scratch.
The battle rages on. Do not let down your guard.
Gasp the flames! Before it's too late!
Well done.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Might I be of assistance?
roundabout, you're well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Here we go again.
Battle cannot be avoided. Let's fight or die.
Understood.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together, for as long as we may.
Most impressive, Master!
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Outstanding! I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
The prison has been drenched!
Well done!
A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. Victory against this lot.
Quite agree.
Have my protection! I shall finish this! Only risen!
Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Of course.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing it.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright. I only hope Mother will...
A blue sunbright? I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand.
For true? Oh,
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my...
Yes. Well...
All this racket! Good gracious, what is the...
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the... Do be sure to leave the house, and fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you.
What was that all about? Mother seemed...
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I cannot say whether our path was the right one, but there's no changing it now. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Lots to do.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry. Might I beg but a moment of your... The patients in this room must not... What are you doing? Unhand me this...
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you... Pray have this, sir. I'd sooner stay out of that.
Shall we see how Harv village fares of late, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
It's a shame.
What is that?
There's aught about you, I have to say. You're not just... Thank you.
Dull days for us are a sign.
It is good to be reunited.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time still, however pressed, no man is like to... But his lordship, he employed his usual method, which is to... Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returned. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught. That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes. And, well, may I...
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
last night's scuffle.
It is good to see you again.
Up is as welcome as fine ale.
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Look as long as you please. Take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Good evening, sir. Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
My sacks are acting up today.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep.
I feel this trouble.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I see. After the rather... It was under unique circumstances. You must understand. The house of thus, for the sake of all, though it pains me to perpetuate the...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
A moment's prayer can... It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
I don't like this place at all.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
You're wasting your time talking to... This sits funny with me, truth be told.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew well. I'm his maid no longer. They'll tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian, feared of inviting conflict over their inheritance. Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the
I've got to get home. I can't stay here.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
I don't like this place at all.
Devil watching me. I swear it.
I'm dead on my feet.
How'd I wind up here
Much to do
anyhow?
yet.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Even I know when to shut the trap.
I'm in fine fettle today.
If I can stop this.
This land. What can I throw in?
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
In my line of business,
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry so much.
Gather round, gather.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
much appreciated.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't.
Much appreciated.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermont is our curious tale staged. where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. For in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And
one day I'm going to have
Would that the gold would only rain down on my head.
gather round.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing... So where's he get his coin, then?
Much appreciated.
Gather round.
One day I'm going to have
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
This ox is all I have. If I lose him...
Let's take it easy today. Pretty kind to me.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Not good will come of this.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I'm a god.
Very light your mountain, master. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
You must not let down our
We haven't reached our home.
I cannot use their rage to our advantage. You must regain your footing. You'll be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
It's last.
It's over with.
That's enough.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
None shall harm this village.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melve has played an indispensable. Yet not only none save the fault here lies with.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to—
I know of no such agreement.
But I'm quite sure the
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken false? If so, then
What? I intend—
Save your honeyed...
You came to see me? Forgive me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melve escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been that I wanted to tell you that. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shall...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her...
Ulrika?
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to... Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
Aye, that's the law.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. For the time being, your village will be in our hands.
Ah, you've heard she fled the village. She left the village, but as for where she went would be unwise. I can only pray that she...
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I lack information pertinent to this case. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
There's no need to make camp. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness! I knew you would prevail, Master!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Truly are formidable, Arisen.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? You mean to find more for me, then? Imagine... Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? No luck finding any more I don't mind. What you've given me is already more than enough to keep me occupied. You mean to find more for me, then? Imagine, a full set. I can hardly wait.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What's like to sell round here?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
No respect for their souls.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
Need anything?
Bleeding amateurs. No respect. Well then, son, how might I be of service?
At least I have my line. Any request, be it big or small. Well, if you think me a liar, then the item you requested it. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested. Many thanks to you.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I shan't let them harm you. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my...
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Indeed, you are correct.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Have you found any grimoires? You know not where I shall divulge, but a village assailed by the...
Need anything? Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Hope this job plays out better than last.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then... I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little poke to see you again.
What to make of this?
What
Well,
to
then,
make?
son,
Tomorrow will be no...
fine vessel today. Found it. Where did... Fancy a look at my wares? I'm in fine fettle today.
Used to anymore. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested. Many thanks to you. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then... I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Would you mind coming over here?
What to do?
hard day. Well met, son.
Somehow
How
my
might I
feet
be of
always
service?
carry me.
I'm going to go exploring.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Got to find more places
Well
to
met,
find
son.
my stock.
How might I be of service?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Well met, son.
A chance
How
to
might
put
I be
my
of service?
feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
A
Fancy a
chance
look at
to
my
put
wares?
my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. As if I don't have enough to deal with.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Follow me, if you would.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Just about anywhere.
I end up feeling weary.
Have a look. Good to see people in such a
Reckon you trade towns can make you right sick.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your patience, my pupil. Well, take caution in the I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile and... I fear my daughter must think ill of me, but that is a small...
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll not take that from you.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head. Be it big or small. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece. Many thanks to you. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested is... Many thanks to you.
You might say that the purpose of a forgery is limited only by one's own imagination.
My heart shies from the thought of you. It for deception. But that decision is not mine to make.
Yes, of course. Mayhap 'tis beyond your... This world, 'tis endless. Endless and tiresome, would you say? Yet, such is the lot of those who reside in a false world like ours. The real world is not nearly so stagnant. All manner of things occur there. 'Tis a far more fearsome existence than ours. Is there a way to travel to the real world, you ask? What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue unbroken. You doubt your ears, but I speak truly. I have beheld the real world with my own eyes.
To think I would meet you here. Or where you... I cannot return to Malv. Not till this village also suffer prey. Give my regard. Slowly, my name shan't be clear. I intend to stay in this village.
It's been a hard day. Feels eerie. No one can't do much on an empty stomach.
'Tis a chest.
What brings...
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. It's just when almost all of...
Oi! Where you...
Jonas! This...
Is that right? You did it once...
My apologies for the... Yet he speaks, pray. Come...
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village... Their master, Saurians!
I've got it pinned! We'll have a hard time restricting his spell fluidly now. along. Could be.
The Saurians, that's twice you've come to our... You're more than a friend. Truly, we cannot...
Here,
Jonas!
Let's blast. How many times there can be no doubt?
Forgive me. Jonas!
Now, you would say that. Seems to me.
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this... I do hope you shall visit us. Thank you, sir. We've a long road ahead.
Slowly. My name shan't be... I intend to stay in this village.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
It was a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we will understand more in time. Pray, follow me.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
I espy another statue.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environment. Over here, if you please.
Here you are.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be... We possess the grimoire that belongs at the cenotaph. Shall we...
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
Tired from our labor.
forgotten rifts stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Was excellent. I could have done no better. I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Splendid.
Very well. I shall return.
We possess the grimoire that belongs at the Cenotaph. Shall we return it to its rightful place?
It's a hobgoblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shan't allow any further harm to come.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged We possess the grimoire that belongs at the Cenotaph. Shall we return it to its rightful place? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
It would seem we have aught we need to hand. Follow me, if you would.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foes! battle continues.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
We possess the grimoire that belongs to the cenotaph. Shall we return it to its rightful place? I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. No challenge is beyond our divine might.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
That's it. Now's our chance to strike.
Strike fast, and that quarry shall fall.
Understood.
Try for the same result with our next attack.
Venom harpies. Avoid their venom at all costs.
It is weak to fire.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Go where your help is needed.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I quite agree.
Then I shall remain by your side.
What fell from the beast as it breathed its life?
Skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Here we are.
Could it be? Have you found the missing grimoire? Could it be? Have you found the missing grimoire? You're a wonder, sir. I'll see to the right presently. That should do it, eh? Aught seems to be well. My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again. I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But oh, perhaps you'd... I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must on... Still, surely it must be grand, as the... Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste.
Do not test me.
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
I've no love of conflict.
Would you mind coming over here? Visibility is poor here. Be wary of enemies lying in ambush.
We must be ready for anything.
well worth the effort of breaking it. A door of sturdy make. It will be impassable without the key.
We must needs find the key.
Over here, if you please.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Where the Cyclops, Master?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Shall fall!
Oh! Well spotted. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Pray, follow me.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
What? Oh. 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Oof, that was close.
Will be safe in my possession until you decide to reclaim it.
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
We fight. Wow.
By your leave.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aid. Might I be of assistance?
Standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Focus. The battle continues.
Splendid.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Heed your senses. What feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
This might contain useful information.
Shall we take a closer look?
Shall come to you. I shall attack the cause. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. I would have... After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. The sage a fool. Our eyes are our allies. Yet oft do they betray, for eyes tell lies. So I advise, and thence do lead astray. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through... Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge... Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far. I am a lost... So bring to me my... Come to test your wit. Life is an enigma, a lender of mortal debt. Yet lighter pack makes fleeter foot. And so grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. You may hear my riddles as oft as you please. Come to test your wits. It's ever the first we keep fond in our breast, and ever the first that eclipses the rest. You know of the Seeker's tokens, I trust. Those keepsakes of a fondly remembered journey. Yet where was it that you found your first? Retrace your steps if you can. You might make a new discovery. 7 days, shall we say, ere you return? May your journey be a pleasant one.
It is good to be reunited.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Battle is best avoided here.
I shan't let them harm you.
I suppose there could be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Come, follow my example.
Splendid.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Something is... How can I explain it? It feels as if the tome and I, mayhap the problem lies with me. I hadn't considered that. What else can I do?
It sounds as if Miss Trish's studies are at an impasse. Might you have given her a forgery, Master?
How unfortunate.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to...
I was hoping I could beg a favor of you. Sir. Many thanks.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push? Trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Goblins, Master! Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
Take care not to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution.
You have my gratitude. My thanks, sir.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. My humblest thanks. You...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage... both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Always a pleasure.
My pack's grown rather heavy. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
It's just another day, same as the one afore it. Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to... Many thanks, sir.
Not buying? That's just...
No! I'm not...
But Jonas,
I've held my tongue. This is infamous. As Halves leader, can you truly say...
Who?
I, Jonas. I shall follow my own. All those with the strength and...
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
'Tis you. My thanks. The captured villager ought to be...
Where are the Saurians?
foe is not yet done.
I pray you!
Thank heavens you let us be on our way.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say about it. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
One of my abilities could bridge this gap. Might I be of assistance? That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
You have returned triumphant, I see.
Indeed. And now that the task is in exchange, yet I will go for...
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika.
After you left, we who remain, it is as you yourself have said. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea. It is our hope that you...
Aye. If that is what is needed. I ne'er thought the day would come this time. I shan't allow a single soul to be...
First, assess the field. Then, if I grin...
Margavalis.